Now on Good Morning Northwest, fire crews knocked down a fire in the Chief Gary Park neighborhood early this morning. We'll show you.
Moving from light snow to light rain, and then we're going to dry out, but not quickly. We'll have the timing on the drying coming your way.
And the U.S. conducts strikes in the Red Sea, targeting an underwater drone. Coming up, what we're learning about that attack and the urgent push for a ceasefire in Gaza. You're watching Good Morning Northwest on 4 News Now. Thanks so much for starting your day with us. I'm Natalie Grant.
And I'm Robin Nance. It's Monday, February 19th. Hope you had a great weekend. Let's check in with Mark and our first alert forecasts kicking off the week.
Yeah, as you leave your neighborhood, you could see, again, some icy conditions or some light snow in some areas, certainly a little higher up. But for today, this morning, into the West Plains, a little patchy fog sitting at 31 degrees. It was at 30 last hour, so warming up a touch. We look at the 4 things you need to know. A little patchy fog out there, but not like what we saw last week. There's going to be a few showers coming in this afternoon. We are going to warm up this week. Things are looking really good, and we're going to dry out by the end of the week. Right now, there are showers in the region, but not in Spokane right now, as we see them coming in from the south, making their way up towards Idaho. So in those areas, you are going to see, again, light rain or rain-snow mix, depending on timing and, of course, the elevation. 42 will be our high today. We'll see that over into Coeur d'Alene as well. 45 into Pullman. You're going to have temperatures in the low 40s from Moses Lake all the way to Ritzville. We're going to be in the low 40 category as well, with 42 being the high. And those showers really kick in at about maybe 3, 4 o'clock today.
Breaking news, new information this morning at this hour in an early morning fire. Firefighters knocked down a fire at the Sparky Subs early this morning on East Mission in the Chief Gary Park neighborhood. It started just before 2 this morning. Firefighters tell us the fire was found above an outside electrical panel, but cannot confirm if that's how the fire started. Investigators will look for more information in the daylight, such as the extent of the damage and exactly how it started.
New from the Breaking Now desk, the U.S. conducted a new round of strikes against rebels in the Red Sea. These new strikes include targeting what U.S. Central Command says is the first unmanned underwater vessel the Iranian-backed rebels have used since the attacks in the Red Sea began. Meanwhile, the war between Israel and Hamas continues to rage on in the Middle East. In a new statement this morning, the Gaza Health Ministry says more than 29,000 Palestinians have been killed in the Gaza Strip since the start of the Israel-Hamas war. Dozens were killed over the weekend after Israeli airstrikes struck central Gaza. The World Health Organization and the Hamas-run health ministry in Gaza says the largest medical facility in Gaza is now out of commission following an Israeli raid. Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu says he will press on with plans for a ground operation in Rafah. Advocates continue to call for a humanitarian ceasefire as a looming ground offensive gets closer.
Security Council should shoulder its responsibility and act immediately on stopping the fighting.
Roughly 1.5 million people are living in Rafah right now. Many of them sheltering there are still in need of essentials. Reporting in studio, Sydney Charles, 4 News Now.
Sydney, thanks. A SWAT standoff at East Central Spokane ended with a known felon taken into custody. Sunday afternoon, Spokane police surrounded a home on South Cook Street and East 4th Avenue where the man barricaded himself inside. Police say that man had 2 felony warrants and they were not sure if he had a weapon. The scene has since been cleared and this investigation is ongoing. We'll continue updating you as we learn more.
We're hoping to learn more today about the shooting in Northeast Spokane on Friday near Gonzaga's campus. The woman shot died in the hospital. It happened near the Cash and Carry on Hamilton, just north of Trent. At the end of this police chase, as you can see with this 4 News Now exclusive video, blocked off traffic for a few hours Friday afternoon. 4 News Now's Marissa Rio just happened to be there and catch it on camera. Now, SPD says a man called police just after 1 o'clock on Friday afternoon, saying a group of people confronted him on Market Street about stolen property. There was an altercation and the group took off in a car. The man decided to follow them and then someone in the group fired shots at him. That's when this chase began. Officers used a pit maneuver to stop the car at Springfield and Hamilton. Now, as officers removed suspects from the car, they found a woman with a gunshot wound to the head. Her name has not yet been released. 4 teenagers in the car were arrested. You can read more about these suspects and further updates on this story as they come in on KXLY.com. Well, over the last 5 years, the number of people dying on Spokane's roads has increased.
Deadly and serious crashes involving pedestrians and cyclists are up nearly 50% in Spokane County. Mike Ulrich is the transportation planner for the Spokane Regional Transportation Council. The council announced last week it plans to turn a $400,000 federal grant into research on how to make our roads safer.
And so this plan really intends to determine the cause of those crashes, why those crashes are happening, causal factors, where those crashes are happening, and develop solutions to mitigate those crashes into the future to try to reverse those numbers.
The council seeks to bring that extremely high number of roadway deaths in Spokane County to zero over the next decade. By conducting this research, council members say it allows them to request more funding to make changes to roads, which could ultimately save a life.
Well, today is President's Day, and the city of Spokane wants you to know about some closures in place. All Spokane Public Library branches are closed today. City council meetings are canceled, but Spokane City Hall will be open, along with My Spokane 311 and the Development Services Center. You can choose to spend the day downtown if you'd like, but you won't need to pay for parking, which is good, on those meters or kiosks. But all those parking rules, including time limits, still apply. Many downtown attractions are also open today, including the Numerica Skate Ribbon and the Louvre Carousel. So you can still have some fun downtown for sure.
Heck yeah.
Your Good Morning Northwest time, 6:06.
Will the weather cooperate if you want to head out and go do something outside?
Afternoon showers, Louvre Carousel perfect as it's nice and comfy inside. We do have mountain snows by Wednesday that are going to be in the higher elevations. We're warming up. We're going to see rain. We'll talk about the timing on that coming your way.
Have you ever wondered where your trash goes and how it turns into energy? We're at the Spokane Waste to Energy facility showing you just that coming up on Good Morning Northwest.
And police and firefighters responding to an emergency call ambushed. Coming up, what we know about that call and the first responders who were attacked.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
Save your greed! Mom's gonna love this.
All right, kids, come on. It's time for bed.
Good morning, Mr. Snuggles.
Make breakfast special with the cocoa and hazelnutty goodness of Nutella.
Def Leppard in concert. The first time in Spokane in 7 years. Friday, September 6th, Spokane Arena. Get set to get rocked. Def Leppard. One night only. Get tickets Friday, February 16th at 10 a.m. at ticketswest.com. Friday, September 6th. Don't miss Def Leppard.
It's the Great Rate Reduction Sale at Dishman Dodge Ram Chrysler Jeep, where we are rolling back interest rates on our large selection of slightly used vehicles.
Making it the perfect time to get a new vehicle for less.
This week at Dishman.
Are you getting tired of that constant drip of the faucet? Or are your drains running a little slow? Call Gold Seal Plumbing today to take care of those pesky drips and slow drains when it's not an emergency. You'll save yourself a lot of money and stress, not to mention the annoying sound of that drip. So if you need a plumber, call the best. Call Gold Seal Plumbing today. We're on our way.
The President's Day Overstock clearance is on now at all Walker's Furniture and Mattress stores with special offers and overstock discounts on over $10 million of in-stock furniture and mattresses for every room in your home.
Get that new bedroom set or that living room furniture you've been waiting for, or the new hot styles that just arrived with 0% interest financing during the President's Day sale going on now at Walker's.
For over 90 years, the McVeigh Brothers family has been installing the very best in roofing, siding, and windows made for the Inland Northwest. Last year, our 6000 Series Coeur d'Alene windows earned the 2024 Energy Star Most Efficient Award, beating some manufacturers by 20%. So this week, we're celebrating by matching your energy rebate up to $10 per square foot with every window sold. At McVeigh Brothers, we're always working for you.
9 minutes after 6, here's a look at what's new on Good Morning Northwest. A Minnesota city is in mourning today for 2 police officers and a firefighter shot and killed while responding to a domestic violence call.
It happened Sunday morning in Burnsville, a suburb south of Minneapolis. Investigators say the officers and firefighters responded to a home where a man had barricaded himself inside with family members. A 4th officer wounded in the attack is expected to recover. The gunman is dead. It's not clear how at this point. Nobody else inside that home was hurt.
A shooting at an Indianapolis Waffle House killed at least 1 and injured 5 others. Police say the shooting happened when a fight broke out between 2 groups early this morning. Of the victims, 1 woman died from her injuries at the hospital. 1 man remains in serious condition. The conditions of 3 other men and a woman are listed as stable.
This morning, major developments in the search for 11-year-old Audrey Cunningham, reported missing last week north of Houston, Texas. Authorities have arrested 42-year-old Don Stephen McDougal on a separate assault charge, saying he's a person of interest in their search for Audrey. They say he's the roommate of Audrey's father and has an extensive criminal history, including a conviction for enticing a minor in 2008. Investigators found Audrey's backpack near a local dam and say other items were found, but they're not elaborating.
All right, Monday morning, your 10-second takeaway. It is cool, not cold. We got the cloud cover, no doubt about that. Light layers needed, knowing afternoon showers are heading our way, so an umbrella is not out of the question. 42 will be our high today.
The battle against PFAS contamination, also known as forever chemicals, continues this morning. People who live in areas where contamination's been found in their water supply are anxiously waiting to get their blood and wells checked. This chemical is known for its inability to break down in the environment, as well as its dangerous side effects in humans.
But now, with how new and complicated this information is, many aren't sure what treatment options are available or how to exactly talk to your doctor about it. Nick Scharf lives on the West Plains and has been dealing with PFAS contamination for decades. He recently installed a water filter system, which he paid for on his own. There is a blood test available to determine if PFAS is running through your body. Scharf is waiting for his results. However, he told us that discussing this test with his doctor has not been easy.
I guess persistence pays off, and eventually a blood test was ordered, but I felt like I had to do part of that legwork for the doctor and the nurses because they were unaware of what to order.
Now, many doctors and health providers may not be familiar with PFAS or its detection. The West Plains Water Coalition is hosting an event next Monday, February 26th, to provide some help. You can find that information on our website, KXLY.com. Our Good Morning Northwest time is 6:12.
It is a big week for Mark Peterson and the 4 News Now Extreme team. They are under the gun to get the next big project done this week. Mark will show us what's happening just ahead.
And coming right up, what happens to your trash after it leaves the curb at your house? How can you minimize your waste? Allison Martinez is showing us all morning long. That's next.
Mr. Quack Casino Hotel has a sweet treat for you. Cash, cash, and more cash. Play your favorite games now. Earn entries to win your share of up to $18,000 cash. Mr. Quack Casino Hotel.
At first, I used Better Than Bouillon for broth, and then stir fries, sauces, even marinades. And now there's the Culinary Collection. Italian herb for pasta, smoky chipotle for fajitas. It's like the deliciousness never ends. Make everything better with Better Than Bouillon.
I'm worried about the draft. We got some bad zone control, and I'm concerned we're not bringing the heat. Look at this, crossover's off. We've got a weak dribble. We need a solid block, just not enough pressure. What do you think?
I think I'm doing just fine.
What?
Bill's Heating and AC is offering financing as low as 0% for 5 years. Call today.
For all your heating and cooling needs, leave it to the real professionals at Bill's.
Right on time.
See our huge selection of Camrys built for everyday drivers at Parker Toyota in beautiful Coeur d'Alene.
local construction company accused.
Lie after lie after lie.
They have no souls. Over a dozen victims, $500,000 gone. What's taking so long to get their money back? 4 News Now investigates. Tuesday at 6.
Sorry about that car accident. Got that insurance claim check for you.
I got a call swap.
You forgot your check.
We'll make sure you get the help you deserve, and we only get paid after you win.
One call, that's all.
509-999-9999.
Sorry, body, for knowing about active ingredients, but giving 100% of them to my face. Sorry for never checking the temperature first. For replacing sunlight with blue light and denim with no stretch. Sorry for dry shaves, dry days, and fast fashion that makes you crawl. Sorry for all the picking, popping, and rinsing off, but never giving back. But fear no more, body. All those ingredients you've been missing, you can now get. Dove body washes with active serums. Get Dove or get FOMO.
February's Extreme Team is Women Helping Women. Inefficient use of space. They need more offices so that more women can be helped. That's what we're going to be doing. Women Helping Women. Join us. 4 News Now Extreme Team, brought to you by Horizon Credit Union.
Jackpots, food, and fun at Mississauga Casino Hotel. Sweet February cash drawing Saturday, February 24th, starting at 5 p.m. You can win a share of up to $18,000 cash. Mississauga Casino Hotel.
4 News Now is brought to you by Shriners Children's Spokane, the most amazing care anywhere.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
It's now 6:16. Have you ever wondered where your garbage goes after it leaves your curb?
Well, you can take a tour of the Spokane Waste to Energy facility and see every step of the trash being turned into electricity for yourself. 4 News Now's Allison Martinez is live this morning at the facility to show us a behind-the-scenes look at the process. Good morning, Allison.
That's right. Good morning. Now, it's easy to forget about your trash as soon as it reaches the curb and then have that cycle continue. But today, we're really breaking down each of the steps along the way. I'm joined with Jill this morning. Thanks so much for being with us. What exactly is going on behind us right now?
Yeah, this is the tipping floor area of the Waste to Energy facility where the public can bring in their trash, and it goes into this large pit over here. Our claw comes down and picks up the garbage and feeds it into one of our 2 boilers.
Okay, yeah, this has been really fascinating to watch unfold this morning. Now, this mound of garbage that we see here behind me, this is not even typical the amount that you guys would see during other times of day, other times of year even. Is that right?
Yeah, it's early in the morning, so we haven't opened yet. Once the public comes in and our commercial trucks come in, you'll see a lot more trash accumulating. And of course, it's wintertime. We're just not producing as much garbage right now.
Gotcha. And on a typical day, just about how much waste do you guys deal with?
Yeah, we burn about 800 tons of garbage every day, but that also produces energy. So it's a great alternative to landfills. We're producing enough electricity to power 13,000 homes here in Spokane.
Yeah, amazing. And this has been such an interesting process to see unfold, and you can come and see this all for yourself. You guys are offering tours. We'll have more information about how you can attend on our website, KXLY.com. Back to you in studio.
Just so fascinating, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Hey, so is this. This is a live look at Schweitzer Mountain this morning. The reason we're showing you this is that you could win a pair of lift tickets to Schweitzer today just for joining us here on Good Morning Northwest.
We'll reveal the first secret word today between 6:30 and 7 o'clock. Then all you have to do is go to KXLY.com/Schweitzer and enter the word in there. So keep your eyes peeled for a lookout for that one.
Coming up, not too far away from here.
Could see some fresh snow over the next couple of days at Schweitzer and other areas. So far, 49 degrees north has been the big winner when it comes to snow. All right, let's talk about what we're seeing as we head out the door this morning. Spirit Lake freezing, 32. It's 31 into the valley, but 34 in Liberty Lake. Temperatures are all over the place. Now we see Fairchild at 29, and we have a higher incidence of some patchy fog in that area, so just be aware as you're heading out. 42 will be our high today. We're going to see showers, going to be breezy at times. Those winds coming out of the east or northeast, gusts to 20 miles an hour. That's going to put a bit of a chill in the air. And then 34 for the overnight low, looking for some scattered showers. Rain showers for the valley, but we could see, again, some mountain showers out of that would be in the form of snow above 3,000 feet. So as this continues to move through, we do see a little bit of energy just to the south. We're not expecting a big deal today, but more consistent this afternoon about 3, 4 o'clock. Just want to make sure the words come out. So we're looking at a 3 or 4 o'clock arrival of, again, enough energy to create those rain showers. It would be snow into the higher elevations of the Cascades. This will continue to move out. We'll see another band of showers coming in behind that overnight, and then we get a break. So it's just really the energy coming out of the southwest, out of California, that's driving these light showers that we're going to be seeing. So we're not expecting to see a ton in any of these systems as it continues to push through. This is tomorrow. Tuesday at 10 o'clock, yeah, it's going to continue. Now, we are expecting to see some snow into the higher elevations, but it will be into North Idaho and into the northern Cascades. 42 will be the high today into Colville, 43, Grand Coulee at 44, 51 into Lewiston. Still scattered showers all over the place. All right, the planning forecast. 42 today, 43 Tuesday, mid-40s Wednesday, Thursday. Wednesday, a little drier. Thursday should be dry. Friday should be dry. Saturday, dry as well. Mid-40s, overnight lows very mild. And then Sunday, we see an increased chance of showers, but still 48 degrees. You know, it is a Monday. It's 20 minutes past 6, and it's time for our Pet of the Week.
We have rats at Companions Animal Center, the friendly kind. Meet Wallace and Chip. They are both only a year old and extremely friendly. You can take them for a walk, let them have the run of the house, or even give them an enclosure full of toys and fun places to play. If you are looking for a quiet, entertaining pet, consider adopting these two inquisitive creatures. Rats are intelligent, social animals that can form close bonds with their humans. If you would like to meet these two small pets, stop by and visit them. Or for more information, visit our website at companionsanimalcenter.org.
I like when she had it in her hood. There,
Wallace and Chip.
Walking around.
It is now 6:21.
With each day, the WSU Cougs looks like they could be the real deal when it comes to tournament time. But one of their biggest challenges of the season is still to come. Find out what that is after the break in Morning Sports.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
When it's time to choose the right products for your new kitchen or bathroom, Ferguson Showroom Consultants are here to help. With the expertise to navigate even the most complex projects, our team will advise you on the latest products and innovative new features. We'll take care of the details so you can make the best choices for your home. At Ferguson, your project is our priority. Visit your local Ferguson Bath Kitchen and Lighting Gallery to shop the best selection of brands like Monogram.
It's the Great Rate Reduction Sale at Dishman Dodge Ram Chrysler Jeep, where we are rolling back interest rates on our large selection of slightly used vehicles.
Making it the perfect time to get a new vehicle for less.
This week at Dishman.
So here it is, Northern Quest's best car ever.
Shotgun.
Anton already called it.
You can play Game Pig for it.
It's your funeral. Fine, but we're playing hippopotamus.
Play daily to win a brand new Mercedes-Benz, only at Northern Quest.
I'm a little over my head here.
We can certainly take care of that for you.
When you're looking for a company that's noteworthy, look no further than Mainstream Electric.
Beneful knows a full life doesn't just happen. It's a choice. To take a swing, to taste all life has to offer. Choose joy. Choose Beneful. And try Incredibites, just for small dogs.
This is the show you've been waiting for, the 46th Annual Spokane Home and Yard Show, this Thursday through Sunday at the Spokane Fair and Expo Center. See all of the latest home improvement products and services and get expert advice from the pros for your spring projects. Tickets on sale now at custershows.com. Thursday is 2-for-1 day. 2 adult admissions for the price of 1 on Thursday only. Spokane's 46th Annual Home and Yard Show, presented by Jim Custer Enterprises.
Monday, it's J-Lo on an all-new Kelly. A sneak peek at her new special. Plus, design guru Jeremiah Brent. And a Kelly Extra with Oscar winner Jamie Lee Curtis.
Watch Kelly today at 4 and 4 News Now at 5.
When the latest AP Top 25 poll comes out Monday morning, it should feature a team that hasn't been there since 2008. Of course, I'm talking about the Washington State Cougars, who are looking more and more like an NCAA tournament team with every passing day. Over the weekend, the Cougs took care of business, sweeping the Bay Area schools, including a 72-59 come-from-behind victory against Stanford on Saturday. Now, we've talked about how this is easily the best Cougar team since 2008, that Sweet 16 squad, but the numbers show it could go back even further. Washington State is 10-1 in their last 11 conference games. That's the best since 1941, and they've won 7 straight league games in back-to-back years for the first time since 1901, when the school was called Washington State College. Now, the players are aware of the history they are making, but not trying to look too far ahead with so much work still to do.
I think we just taking it day by day and game by game. Obviously, we have a lot of compliments, and there are people just like asking what's different from this team from like last year team or the year before, and I'm always saying like we have such a good group of guys. We love each other. Like we hang out off the court. You can see the connection that we have on the court, and that's the beauty of this team. And I think we are getting better game after game, and this game definitely helped us moving forward.
Now, the Cougs are going to travel down to the desert later this week to take on the 5th-ranked Arizona Wildcats, and we expect that to be a top 25 matchup, just another huge opportunity in front of them. Reporting in studio, I'm Alex Crescenti, 4 News Now Sports.
Go Cougs. So exciting to see.
It is now 6:26.
New details this morning on the sudden death of Alexei Navalny. Sydney Charles is breaking down the latest information and why his family believes Putin is behind it.
Plus, a group of bicyclists survived a cougar attack on the west side over the weekend, how they came out alive, and the urgent message from wildlife experts. As we send you off to a commercial break, here's your first look at what's coming up on GMA at 7.
In this morning's GMA First Look, big savings for President's Day.
Washington, Lincoln, FDR. This country was built on great leaders.
Experts say if you're in the market for a new mattress or big-ticket appliances, now is the time to buy.
People are buying mattresses, they're buying washer dryers, they're buying dishwashers. There's not going to be another big sale probably until summer, so this will be a good time to get something new for spring if you're looking out for that.
And that's not all.
President's Day is also a time when retailers might want to move some remaining holiday inventory in the form of sales or clearances or blowouts. We see a lot of retailers from all types of industries getting in on the action because there is a lot of that commercial activity.
Also coming up at 7 a.m., we're telling you the deals that are best for your wallet and which ones to hold off on. With your GMA First Look, I'm Becky Worley, ABC News, Oakland, California.
There it is. That feeling you get when you can do more with less asthma. It starts with Dupixent. Dupixent is not for sudden breathing problems. It's an add-on treatment for specific types of moderate to severe asthma and can help improve lung function for better breathing in as little as 2 weeks. Dupixent helps prevent asthma attacks and can even reduce or eliminate oral steroids. Can you picture it? Dupixent can cause allergic reactions that can be severe. Get help right away if you have rash, chest pain, worsening shortness of breath, tingling, or numbness in your limbs. Tell your doctor about new or worsening joint aches and pain or a parasitic infection. Don't change or stop asthma medicines, including steroids, without talking to your doctor. Who knows what you can do when you do more with less asthma? Ask your doctor about Dupixent, the most prescribed biologic for asthma.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
4 News Now is brought to you by Move Fitness.
You heard it was a hit. You heard it was a smash. A wonder. A phenomenon. An international sensation. But you haven't heard them.
Get your tickets at BroadwaySpokane.com today.
Winter weather means hazardous driving conditions. If you must travel, follow these guidelines to keep everyone safe. Slow down and keep a safe following distance. Use traction tires. Give snow and emergency vehicles the right of way. Carry an emergency kit. Brought to you by Lakes, Worley, Post Falls, and Eastside Highway Districts. Start living your life to the fullest by living simply in a tiny home from Portable Cedar Cabins. Less is truly more with all the amenities and comforts of a traditional home with a much smaller footprint. Each home is custom built and ready for you to move in and start enjoying the little things in life, including financial freedom. Homes from Portable Cedar Cabins are about half the price of the competition and about a quarter of the cost of a traditional home. Contact Portable Cedar Cabins today. Your worry-free tiny home is waiting for you just north of Spirit Lake, Idaho on Highway 41.
It's time to get up, get out, and get in a new Honda during Coeur d'Alene Honda's Way to Save event. Coeur d'Alene Honda has your vehicle now in stock with special rates as low as 0% and cash allowances up to $2,300. Specials on all hybrids. Every new Honda and select pre-owned comes with our nationwide lifetime warranty at no extra cost. Appraisers on hand paying 110% of KBB fair trade value. So get up, get in, and save now at Coeur d'Alene Honda's Way to Save event.
From 4 News Now, this is Good Morning Northwest.
We are kicking off this half hour with the 4 News Now story tracker, following the stories people are reading about this morning, including this one. Another atmospheric river has formed across the U.S. West Coast, and nearly the entire population of California remains under flood alerts. Officials are urging people to try to stay off the roads due to the likelihood of dangerous flooding and significant debris flows. Around 37 million are under severe weather watches today.
A popular Spokane restaurant is switching to delivery only. Gordy's Sichuan Cafe has been voted best Asian food by the Inlander 13 years running, but it says rising costs and lagging post-pandemic sales are forcing Gordy's to close its dining room effective tomorrow. Good morning, Northwest. I'm Robin Nance.
And I'm Natalie Grant. It is Monday, February 19th. Let's kick things over to Mark Peterson to start off our morning here. Mark, I had a little bit of ice on some sidewalks and things.
We've got, untreated areas. It's cold enough in many areas that it could be sort of iced up. You could see, the sparkling of the streets. The treated roadways are in pretty good shape. We're sitting at 31 degrees, so that is a reality. Just, again, we've been talking about it for days, taking a little extra time as you're making your plans and getting out the door so everything is okay. A little bit of patchy fog out in the West Plains. We're going to see a few showers later on. Warming up this week, by the way, and end of the week should be dry, or at least drier. We do have variable clouds right now, so we're seeing, again, a little bit of blue sky up there. We're going to see rain showers coming in more so for this afternoon. Our highs are going to be into the low to mid 40s all over the place. Pullman, you'll be at 45. We're looking at 42 for the high today, and we'll see those scattered showers. Timing right now about 3 p.m.
And at the Breaking Now desk, new details on the death of Alexei Navalny. Russian prison officials claim Navalny, who was serving a 19-year jail term for offenses considered politically motivated, died from sudden death syndrome. But Navalny's team insists he was murdered. Russian police have been cracking down, arresting hundreds of people across Russia for trying to pay their respects to Navalny. Navalny's team says his mother was told that her son's body would not be released until investigations were complete.
Right now, we don't have access to the body, and we don't know for sure where it is.
Today, Navalny's wife accused Russian President Vladimir Putin of being involved in her husband's death. She released a new statement this morning saying, in part, "Putin killed half of me, half of my heart, and half of my soul. No one except ourselves will protect us." And while Navalny's death has been met with an outpouring of public grief, the lack of response from former President Donald Trump is getting attention. Trump has only posted on social media comparing himself to Navalny, claiming that the U.S. justice system has been weaponized against him. Trump's remaining challenger in the Republican presidential primary, Nikki Haley, criticizing him for neglecting to directly weigh in on Navalny's death. Meanwhile, on Capitol Hill, Navalny's death, along with the fall of a key city in eastern Ukraine this weekend, have added urgency to the debate of passing more aid for Ukraine's war against Russia. Reporting in studio, Sydney Charles, 4 News Now.
Sydney, thanks. This morning, we're hoping to learn more about what the Grant County Sheriff's Office says was a targeted shooting of a 19-year-old. It happened around 1 o'clock on Sunday morning. Callers reported hearing 8 to 10 gunshots near March Street and Biggs Drive. Responding officers found the 19-year-old man with gunshot wounds to his torso and limbs. He was hit 5 times and is now being treated at a local hospital. Detectives are investigating and say they'll provide more details in the next coming days. Anyone with information is encouraged urged to contact the Grant County Sheriff's Office.
Around the Northwest this morning, a cougar attack near Snoqualmie has wildlife officials warning for you to be on the lookout if you're in that area. The Washington Department of Fish and Wildlife says 5 cyclists were being stalked by the cougar before being attacked, and this happened on the Tokel Creek Trail. The cougar jumped on a 60-year-old woman in the group. She came away with serious injuries to her face, neck, and jaw. The other 4 cyclists pinned the cougar down with their bikes and held it until officers arrived. Fish and Wildlife agents shot and killed the cougar.
Terrifying. I was up here on the trail yesterday, so I didn't see anything out of the ordinary, but there is definitely wildlife around these parts, so you always have to be careful and aware.
The injured woman has been released from the hospital. Fish and Wildlife say a second cougar ran into the forest. Agents are patrolling the area looking for it.
A Pennsylvania judge is on the wrong side of the bench, charged with the attempted murder and aggravated assault of her ex-boyfriend. Police say 57-year-old Sonia McKnight shot her ex-boyfriend in the head while he was asleep and then tried to convince him he pulled the trigger. Court documents say Michael McCoy had multiple requests for McKnight to move out, but he woke up last weekend with a gunshot wound to the face that left him blind in one eye. According to the police affidavit, McKnight asked McCoy, "What did you do to yourself?" Only calling 911 after McCoy asked her to do so more than once, allegedly stalling by saying she couldn't even find her phone or asking what the number was to call an ambulance. Investigators say tests revealed gunshot residue on her hands within an hour after the shooting and called her interview deceptive.
A Spokane Valley group that gathers every Sunday to feed the vulnerable in the community had a special day celebrating the life of a former member in a sweet way. Neighbors Feeding Neighbors started in 2020, and each week volunteers make more than 400 bag lunches for those in need. The group also comes together every holiday to provide members of the community with a warm meal. Even though Sunday was not a holiday, organizers told us they dedicated the day's service to a late member.
Name was Celia Misner, passed away in November. She was the founder of Change Ministries in Spokane Valley, and we're making this lunch in her honor because through her husband Bill, they bought $100 worth of candy that we're giving each member that we take food, gets some food or some candy in Celia's honor.
Larry Behringer also told us the volunteers are always welcome. Check out KXLY.com for information on how you can get involved.
Your Good Morning Northwest time right now, 6:36.
Let's check back in with Mark talking about rain coming our way.
Really, afternoon showers is what we're going to be seeing through dinner time, and then we should get a break, and then a little bit more coming in tonight. It's all going to be hit and miss. Right now, it's a beautiful start to the day. We have wet roads, we got a little blue sky up there, cloud cover, and your forecast coming up.
And the Year of the Dragon is underway. We'll tell you how you can get in on the local Lunar New Year celebration still happening when we come back.
Connect with 4 News Now on KXLY+.
On the hunt for your next ride? Come to Valley VIP Auto Sales with a wide variety of cars and trucks. We're here to help you find the perfect vehicle. You won't find a better deal anywhere else. Come find your next vehicle at Valley VIP.
This or that, this or that. You can do this when you Angie that. You can do this when you Angie that. You can do this because everywhere it's at.
Connect with skilled professionals to get all your home projects done well. Get started today at Angie.com.
Taxes aren't free, but your furnace could be. This holiday season, when you purchase a Daikin air conditioning unit, you'll receive a Daikin furnace free. That's right, free. Let us keep you and your family comfortable all year round. Contact Mainstream today.
Fred's Appliance has GE Profile appliances on sale with smart leading-edge features that make life a little easier.
Smart features and sophisticated designs to simplify your life.
Profile dishwashers are quiet, powerful, and offer flexible loading options.
Fred's has more kitchen packages than you'll find anywhere. Save on GE appliances with up to $2,000 in rebates at your local Fred's Appliance.
Fred's has appliances in stock and on sale. Stop in and see us today.
It's the big kickoff event this month at Northwest Fence, where every year we launch the fencing season with great bargains on fence and automated gate packages. So give us a call to schedule your new chain link, vinyl, or ornamental iron fence. Or maybe you're a do-it-yourselfer looking for materials. Save a little of the cost by shopping early and beating the summer rush during the spring launch at Northwest Fence. Nobody builds them better.
What can you do with sensitive skin?
Okay, what a day.
Cetaphil Gentle Skin Cleanser does more than clean. It actually protects skin by keeping it hydrated, so you're always ready for the unexpected. Cetaphil. We do skin, you do you.
We're building a better postal service. All parts working in sync to move your business forward. For more value, more reliability, and more on-time deliveries. The United States Postal Service, built for how you business.
On the hunt for your next ride? Come to Valley VIP Auto Sales with a wide variety of cars and trucks. We're here to help you find the perfect vehicle. You won't find a better deal anywhere else. Come find your next vehicle at Valley VIP.
Welcome back. It's now 6:39. Job interviews have changed over the years as the hiring process has evolved, from in-person sit-downs to Zoom meetings and even AI interviews. But the latest trend doesn't have to do with how the interview takes place. It's what you're required to do outside of the interview on your own time. Here's ABC's Rena Roy.
Trying to land a new job can take a lot of time, and it's becoming even more of an undertaking for some. Glassdoor lead economist Daniel Zhao says more and more companies are now assigning homework to potential hires during the interview process.
What we found is that mentions of take-home assignments or interview homework are up 121% compared to pre-COVID when we look at Q4 2023. So a pretty dramatic increase in job seekers talking about take-home assignments as part of their interview processes.
While sometimes the assignments are as simple as answering supplemental questions, Zhao says some require a lot more time and effort.
They're asking people to prepare maybe a presentation that they will actually present when they come on site. Or you might see that for a data scientist, they might be given a data set and asked to clean it and prepare an analysis. And those kinds of homework assignments can take many hours, if not longer.
Zhao says these work sample tests are great for employers to figure out if a candidate is a good fit for the role, but often they end up putting a lot of pressure on candidates to do work that might not even get them the job at the end of the day.
So one thing that we do hear is that candidates who have these take-home assignments early in the process feel like it's a waste of time because it's a pretty low probability that they'll actually get the job, whereas candidates who get these assignments later in the process are more understanding of the need for this kind of test.
If you're assigned homework on your next job interview, Zhao says to decide whether you want to commit the time for that particular job. In the end, it can be a great way to show off your skills and make yourself stand out as a candidate. Rena Roy, ABC News, New York.
Here's your Monday morning 10-second takeaway. Hey, it is a cool start, but not cold. We got cloud cover, no doubt about it. Light layers needed through the day. We'll get breezy at times. Some showers coming in this afternoon. Our high today, 42.
Well, this is the year of the dragon, and you still have time to join in on the celebrations. The Fox Theater hosted festivities on Sunday, including face painting, calligraphy, and traditional dancing. But next Saturday, mark your calendars, because Spokane's United We Stand will host a Lunar New Year celebration featuring our very own Peter Choi as the MC. That'll be really fun. Good morning, Northwest. The time is 6:42.
Have you ever wondered what happens to your trash once it's taken away from your home? Allison Martinez is live this morning showing us.
This morning, we're at the Spokane Waste to Energy facility sharing some tips to help you manage your waste, coming up on Good Morning Northwest.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
Around here, Jack Frost nips more than just your nose. That's why people here drive Honda. Dependable all-wheel drive with traction control, with heated steering wheel and seats to keep Jack Frost off your seat, which will make it very happy. And since it's no fun to fill up in this weather, isn't it cool that Honda is known for legendary fuel efficiency? Great deals are here now, and so is Mr. Frost. So see your Inland Northwest Honda dealer today. Honda can handle it.
In 10 years, Lisa Schneider will have an amazing second act, thanks to career reskilling courses from AARP to help make sure her income lives as long as she does. The younger you are, the more you need AARP.
Nexium 24-Hour prevents heartburn acid for twice as long as Pepcid. Get all day and all night heartburn acid prevention with just 1 pill a day. Choose acid prevention. Choose Nexium.
Sorry about that car accident. Got that insurance claim check for you.
I gotta call SWAP. I gotta call SWAP.
Here you go.
Hi.
That's it. I'm calling him.
You forgot your check.
Craig Swap & Associates is on your side. We'll make sure you get the help you deserve, and we only get paid after you win.
One call, that's all.
509-999-9999.
Home. It's both a place and a feeling. At yours, you strive to make new memories, create traditions, share stories, find the fun, embrace the surprises, and celebrate moments big and small. Memories are made at home, in every room, in every moment. Make your house feel like home at the Tin Roof.
It's leap year at Findlay, downtown Toyota. And that means we are rolling back some prices on our best-selling Toyota trucks and popular SUVs, with some of the largest trade-in values we've ever offered. Plus, we are aggressively pricing down our large inventory of used vehicles and offering a 3-month, 3,000-mile warranty with every vehicle sold. So if you're looking for a great deal on a new or used set of wheels, you can find it all this week at Findlay.
4 News Now is brought to you by Pape Machinery.
Welcome back in at 6:45. There are many steps in the process of turning your trash into power.
You can watch each and every part by touring the Spokane Waste to Energy facility. The tours are open to classes, families, and anybody who's curious. Allison Martinez is live at the facility talking about how we can also minimize our waste.
Robin, Natalie, good morning. I'm here now. This is Washington's only waste to energy facility. I'm here joined by Jill this morning. Thank you so much for being with us. We've been talking about garbage. Now we're switching gears a little bit to composting. Tell me a little bit about what's going on here behind us.
Yeah, this is our clean green area where you can bring organic materials, your yard waste, your food waste, to be composted and turned back into soil.
Yeah, and why is it important, or why do you encourage people to make that extra effort to compost?
Well, it's always better to compost what you can rather than having it burned over in our boilers. But it's less expensive to compost green materials and organic materials.
Yeah, amazing. Now, we've been talking about the importance of being mindful of your waste and the amount that you produce. What's a quick tip or advice you give to someone who wants to make that extra effort?
Well, like you said, being mindful. I mean, really, when you're out shopping, making just informed decisions about what you're purchasing. Is this something that you really need? Thinking about the packaging. Can I compost this? How can I preserve the food items to make sure that there's no waste? I think that just mindfulness, reducing, reusing as much as we possibly can.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for being with us this morning. We've had such a fun time touring all that goes on in this facility, and you can come by and see it all for yourself through a tour. We'll have that information on our website, KXLY.com. Back to you in studio.
Allison, thanks so much. Such a cool look behind the scenes.
And this is a cool look, too. Quite cold, actually. This is Schweitzer Mountain. It is time for our secret word of the day to win a pair of lift tickets to Schweitzer Mountain.
Well, today's secret word is shred. S-H-R-E-D. Just go to KXLY.com/Schweitzer right now and enter the word for your chance to win some tickets. Head up there and shred the gnar.
We'll be giving away a pair every day this week.
Shred the gnar. I'm telling you, just stop it. All right, good morning, everybody. Let's take a look at our current conditions. We do have a cool, if not cold in places, and mild in others. 35 into Liberty Lake, but 32 downtown. Deer Park, you're at 34, but it's 29 at Fairchild. Could see a little bit of fog in that area. High today, 42 degrees. We are going to see afternoon showers moving through, breezy at times out of the northeast. Now, tonight, temperatures down to 34 degrees, so that's above average. We are going to see the opportunity or chance of showers overnight and actually through Tuesday and Wednesday. So we look at the live satellite and radar, and they're just really running out of steam as they come to the north, but we're going to see more that's coming in through Oregon, crossing over us. That's going to happen this afternoon. Timing right now, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, that'll be through the commute. And again, higher elevations getting a little bit of snow, but it's above 4,000 feet. We'll see a chance of scattered showers overnight, rain snow mix potential, as we'll be right on the cusp of freezing. And then as that pushes out, we'll see rain showers that'll push through the area, and it's just going to keep going all the way through Wednesday. Now, 42 will be our high today. 41 is a normal high for this time of year, so we're right there. 43 into Ritzville, Moses Lake, 42 cooling into Wenatchee at 39 for the high. Into the Tri-Cities, rain and 44. Our planning forecast, planning on slowly warming up into the mid to upper 40s through the weekend. We are going to see, again, that chance of showers erode for Thursday and Friday. We're going to be into the mid 40s, looking pretty good there. Overnight lows above freezing. This week, it's pretty nice to have some mild weather. The Extreme Team back in action with our Horizon Credit Union volunteers. We're helping women fund, and we're doubling their office space. Last week, Garco Modern Drywall went in, got those walls up. Galen Hagan and his crew are getting them all taped and ready to go. Mountain States Electric got us electrified. And now we start really assembling all the pieces, and there are many pieces. We have about 5 areas of work. We're going to conference space, the new offices, plus we got some high-tech stuff going in a corner. It's going to be really cool.
Like it.
Can't wait
We'll
to
have
see
updates tonight. 4 News Now at 5 and 6.
All right.
Very good. It's now 10 minutes before the hour.
Your morning sprint is coming up next.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
PAR, family owned since 1930. Go where the builders go.
What are you going to build?
At first, I use Better Than Bouillon for broth, and then stir fries, sauces, even marinades. And with all the varieties, organic, reduced sodium, and now the culinary collection, it's like the deliciousness never ends. Make everything better with Better Than Bouillon.
It's the Great Rate Reduction Sale this week at Dishman Dodge Ram Chrysler Jeep. And that means we are rolling back the interest rate to our lowest level in years on our large selection of slightly used trucks, cars, and SUVs.
Plus, with most vehicles sold, you'll get a 3-month, 3,000-mile powertrain warranty.
And with new shipments arriving daily, plus a 4.84 financing rate for 72 months. There's never been a better time to visit Dishman.
Def Leppard in concert. The first time in Spokane in 7 years. Friday, September 6th, Spokane Arena. Get set to get rocked. Def Leppard, one night only. Get tickets Friday, February 16th at 10 a.m. at ticketswest.com. Friday, September 6th. Don't miss Def Leppard.
It's the President's Day mattress event at Walker's, where this week when you purchase a Serta iComfort or a Beautyrest Black Hybrid, you'll get up to $300 of free furniture plus a $100 prepaid MasterCard with special financing available now this week at Walker's.
My name is Bob Rambo, and this is my Summit Cancer Center story. I had lymphoma. I was kind of scared to death, and the doctors recommended I go to Summit Cancer Center. Everybody on the staff there is super neat, nice, and it's kind of like a homecoming. I had lymphoma, and they cured that. I'm very thankful for this cancer center.
Nothing adds more elegance or transforms a room better than the luxurious look of engineered hardwood or laminate flooring from the experts at Windsor Plywood.
It's time to shop for wood.
If you're remodeling or redecorating, come check out our selection of moisture-resistant laminates with great discounts on all moldings, so you can give your home, office, or cabin a new look in the new year.
Windsor Plywood.
With 2 locations in Spokane.
See breaking news in your area or have a story idea? Contact 4 News Now. This Good Morning Northwest Morning Sprint is brought to you by Bill's Heating and Air Conditioning.
It is 6:53, time to get you ready to take on your Monday in the morning sprint.
Allison Martinez is live at the Spokane Waste to Energy facility with tips on how to minimize your waste.
Sydney Charles has the latest details on the war between Israel and Hamas in the Middle East.
And Mark has your forecast on a rainy start to your work week.
But let's get to some breaking news. Firefighters knocked down a fire at the Sparky's Subs early this morning on East Mission. That's in the Chief Gary Park neighborhood. The fire started just before 2 this morning. Firefighters tell us that fire was found above an outside electrical panel, but couldn't confirm if that is actually how it started. Investigators will look for information in the daylight, such as the extent of the damage and exactly how it started.
All right, good morning, everybody. We look at our satellite imagery, and we're not seeing a lot of energy coming our way just yet. It is going to be this afternoon when we're going to see more rain showers coming through. Right now, the timing, 3, 4 o'clock today. Highs are going to be above average. We're going to be at 42 degrees, 46 into St. Mary's. It's 45 into Pullman. Now for us, it'll be 42, but we will see those afternoon showers again around 3 o'clock.
Today, we hope to learn more about what the Grant County Sheriff's Office says was a targeted shooting of a 19-year-old. It happened around 1 o'clock on Sunday morning. Callers reported hearing 8 to 10 gunshots near March Street and Biggs Drive. Responding officers found the 19-year-old man with gunshot wounds in his torso and limbs. He was hit 5 times and is being treated at a local hospital. Detectives are investigating and say they'll provide more details in the coming days.
A SWAT standoff in East Central Spokane ended with a known felon taken into custody. Sunday afternoon, Spokane police surrounded a home on South Cook Street and East 4th Avenue where the man barricaded himself inside. Police say that man had 2 felony warrants. They were not sure if he had weapons. This investigation's ongoing. We'll continue to update you as we learn more.
We hope to learn more today about the shooting in Northeast Spokane on Friday near Gonzaga's campus. The woman shot died in the hospital. It happened near the Cash and Carry on Hamilton, just north of Trent. SPD says a man called police just after 1 o'clock on Friday, saying a group of people confronted him on Market Street about stolen property. There was an altercation, and the group took off in a car. Officers used a pit maneuver to stop that car on Springfield and Hamilton. As officers removed suspects from the car, they found a woman with a gunshot wound to the head. 4 teenagers in the car were arrested. You can read more about these suspects and further updates to the story as they come in on our website, KXLY.com.
The U.S. conducted a new round of strikes against rebels in the Red Sea. These new strikes include targeting what U.S. Central Command says is the first unmanned underwater vessel the rebels have used since the attacks in the Red Sea began. Meanwhile, the war between Israel and Hamas continues to rage on in the Middle East. In a new statement this morning, the Gaza Health Ministry says more than 29,000 Palestinians have been killed in the Gaza Strip since the start of the war. Dozens were killed over the weekend after Israeli airstrikes struck central Gaza. The World Health Organization saying the largest medical facility in Gaza is now out of commission.
Over the last 5 years, the number of people dying on Spokane roads has increased. Deadly and serious crashes involving pedestrians and cyclists are up nearly 50% in Spokane County. The Spokane Regional Transportation Council announced last week it plans to turn a $400,000 federal grant into research on how to make our roads safer. Council members say the research will allow it to request more funding to make changes to roads, which could ultimately save lives.
Today is President's Day, and all Spokane Public Library branches are closed. City Council meetings are canceled today, but Spokane City Hall will be open, along with My Spokane 311 and the Development Services Center. You won't need to pay for parking meters or kiosks, though, but all parking rules still apply.
This morning, we've been live at the Spokane Waste to Energy facility. Now, this is the only facility of its kind in Washington State. We've been learning all about how your garbage is turned into energy. In just one day, enough power is generated here to power 13,000 homes. You can come by the facility and take a tour and see it all happen for yourself. We'll have more information on how on our website, KXLY.com.
Coming up next on Good Morning America, the new hope for millions of people with food allergies and medicine that can reduce the risks of severe reactions. Plus, we'll have a final check of weather with Mark coming up right after this commercial break.
At 4 News Now, we believe you should expect more from local news. Our team is committed to a community conversation and bringing you information you need when and where you need it. Numerica believes in and supports that mission.
What have you got against tomatoes?
I don't know how anybody can eat those things.
Frozen water pipes are a serious risk during cold winter weather. When water freezes in a pipe, it can be a disaster for your home and your wallet. If you're not properly prepared, don't wait until it's too late. At Mainstream, we know exactly what it takes to keep your family safe during the cold season. So call or visit us online today.
It's all about the person that's leaving this world, but it's equally about the family. We don't know how to handle certain situations, and hospice can come in and train us.
Takes a special person.
Yeah, I said, you are amazing at what you do.
And she said, this is a calling, and I love what I do.
To learn how you can join the Hospice of Spokane team, visit hospiceofspokane.org.
All right, good morning, everybody. Taking a live look outside, and relatively mild. We're sitting around freezing for this time of year. That is above average. We are also expecting to see increased clouds, and we're going to see some showers rolling through. Our high today is going to be 42 degrees, looking for that next round of more sustained rain about 3 o'clock. Scattered showers are still possible throughout the day. We will see that, again, increase through tomorrow. 43 the high there, 45 on Wednesday, so we continue to build up. And then we're going to have temperatures in the mid-40s for the end of the week, but it should be dry.
Hey, thanks so much for kicking off your week with us.
Yeah, good to have you along with us. We'll see you throughout Good Morning America. It starts right now.